Morning. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. I did my typical morning routine. Sand from the pit down to the plant. Jumped on line, got loaded. Got back up here to the job site, which is only like 7 miles away from the plant. Right now, just waiting on them to get going. They got doing a bunch of handwork behind me. They're trying to get it ready to go, so once they get enough taken care of, they can just set the paver on it and start laying the black stuff down. We're gonna sit here and wait till it's our turn. I'll see you in the next clip.
I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off. I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game, yeah.
Yeah, you read that text right. 3.5 hours from the time I got loaded to the time I backed up to the paver. It's quiet, isn't it? Get back here to the plant. Now we're on hold again. How long? No idea. Well, we're back here on the job site with load number 2. We started way back there, just about where that telephone pole is, and finished the road all the way down through to this point here. And I still have mix on. So yeah, I stretched out quite a ways. This was just the shim. Don't mind me. The skid steer here almost went over. He backed off the edge of the, backed off into the ditch. But no big deal. So I got a tow hook on the front. I can just hook onto him, pull him up out. But yeah, I guess we're gonna back all the way back up this road here again and do it all over. So it's just a shim. Now we're gonna do the overlay, which is basically a surface coat now. Shim was just to fill in all the low spots. Now we're gonna go put the finish coat on it. Well, here's load number 5. Gotta check for some damage on the plant. We just had a truck. I didn't get it on video. I think nothing of it. But he just drove under the plant and his headboard and tarp, he damaged it. I guess it's nothing too serious because I see the guys that work on the ground here just looking up and went, meh. So I think it's not that bad. I know I've said I had an injector misfire. Supposed to have an appointment tomorrow with Pete, but their computer went down. So I'm gonna try something. The older motors, yeah, it would work just fine. Temperature gun. Right now I want to check, see if I can't get something that sticks out. Anything that really stands out for a temperature difference at all. I get the front two and the rear two without a problem. The two in the center, here's gonna be kind of hard because the turbos are right here. So they're always gonna be probably the hotter of the two. But I can access them from down here. The truck's been shut off for about an hour. Let's see, like right there. That shows 136, 120. Now as I come up here by the turbo, there's one right there, another cylinder right there. That shows 152. As I said, it's gonna be hard to tell which one is which without doing a injector cutout. See 146 there. That one down there is 140. And can I reach this one down right over? Give me a laser. Yeah, see that shows 154. Oh, get up on the manifold. 138. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna monitor it and see if I can. If I see anything that really stands out, I'll bring it right back. Morning. I want to throw out there before I say anything else. Last night checking the manifold with temperature gun, I do understand and I do know that is not really all that accurate. Doing that temperature gun reading is more for a vehicle with a header, not an exhaust manifold. But it kind of gives me something of a general idea where to start looking at. I just want to throw that out there because I know there's going to be people out there going, no, that you can't trust that. No, it's not as accurate as if it had a header. I understand that. That's why before I even started, I told you, I said, this is not going to be all that scientific. It's just an old school way of saying, okay, hey, this manifold is a little cooler in this spot than the other cylinders. So it kind of gives me just a general idea of where to start looking. So I want to throw that out first off, and second, I'd like to wish my father a happy birthday up in heaven. Today is his birthday. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. It's Friday. Let's try to finished the week off strong. I've been able to work. I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it at the end of the video. How's that? So let's get down to the plant, dump this off, and we are going up to the dealer to Tucker Chevrolet up in Wiscasset. We're gonna be working up there all day. So hauling gravel out of the quarry. Let's see if I can't get 6 miles to the gallon. I don't think it's gonna happen because I'm still running on the fuel from yesterday. I got over 100 miles on that tank, and there's just a 7-mile jaunt. So we're gonna try to see if we can't get as close to 6 as I possibly can. Okay, I had a 1:30 appointment for the injector cutout on this. A little more than I thought. And when I told you that doing that readout with the temperature gun was not scientific, no big deal, just give me a rough idea. Well, that was wrong. They hooked it up. Injector for cylinder 1 is not working. The injector cutout test, you disable it in the computer, no change in the motor. Injector 2, you could hear the change. Injector 3, minimal change. Injector 4, minimal change. 5 and 6, noticeable change. So injectors 1, 3, and 4 at minimum need to be changed. However, if I'm changing 3, I might change the other 3. So now I got to somehow come up with the money to replace all the injectors on that motor, all 6. So I'm gonna have to work it for a little while longer, get the money saved up. But yes, you can tell I'm in the shop again. What that is? What's that? Wheel speed sensor. Rear pet, right rear. We're gonna change that right now. I gotta block the front tires and release the brakes so I can back the brakes off. And I got that fan going, plus I got the fan over there. And we got some nasty storms on the way. The sky don't look that bad right now. Actually, it looks worse than what it is in the camera. Camera makes it look a little worse. But I'll show you radar. That's us. That's all the rain coming at me. Past. Play. There you go. That's what's coming at me. Yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit better. Remember, that blue dot's us. So yeah, she's definitely coming. It's like this stuff down here is gonna get me. Oops. 3/4 to 1/2 inch. Oops. You're not gonna believe this. I'll be good. Take a look. The tone ring is missing. Yeah, the tone ring for the ABS is gone. It is not there. I believe I can get just the tone ring. I'm gonna have to look things up here. I'm gonna have to make a phone call because I don't know what time it is. I think it's hopefully it's early enough I can get the part, because if not I can't get it till Monday. 3:30. I gotta make some phone calls. On the phone, my local Traction right now. He says he has one in the tone ring itself in stock. If he does, I gotta pull that hub off and put this tone ring on and go from there. But I gotta get a new battery for the GoPro. Okay, they do have the tone ring. Just called my daughter. She's coming. She grabbed my pickup, bringing it down, and I just knocked this out of the truck. I gotta get one about maybe 1/4 inch longer, so I can fix some things here. See, like this one here. Yeah, it's got a couple studs sticking out. This one here, there's the nut, the threads were, the nut was a couple threads inside on the nut. They want it sticking out a couple threads. It wasn't. So I'm gonna get the tone ring, seal. I'm gonna get some more right stuff. To put the tone ring on, I have to pull this hub, this whole hub right off. This is the stud I just knocked out. I gotta take all this out, pull the axle, pull the bearings, pull the hub, put the tone ring on, change the seal, put the hub back on. Yeah. Fun. Okay, I'm back from Traction. I got all new lug nuts. As you see, I already popped the axle. I pulled the lug nuts, pulled the nuts and the wedges out. It's all right there on the floor. New tone ring. Here's my new studs. I got a new socket as well, because he was using the 33mm he's got is a 1/2 inch drive. This one's 3/4. Yes, it should be 1 inch, but he doesn't have the 1 inch gun here. So just going with the tools that we have. I'm gonna pull that axle, get that out of the way, take the nut out, pull the hub off. I'll clean up where the tone ring goes. And speaking of, I gotta flop that down, so when I pull that hub off, I can put the new studs, hammer the new studs in from the backside. Actually, I'll grab this big one, oil pan for that. That will work better. All right, gotta pull the axle out. I got a rag over here. This is a quite the thick axle, because this is also a heavy rear end. It's 46,000 pound rear end. She got some long splines too. Stay. Okay, now hammer. Wait a minute. Okay, right there. 1, 2. So I got 2 tabs I gotta hammer back. So, alright. Let me grab a hammer and a chisel. We'll start pulling all the nuts and the bearings out so I can pull this hub off. One tab. Two tabs. Well, I got everything out. Oh, except for that bearing, and I think this hub just kind of tried to fall off. Yeah, right here. Here's the outer bearing. Right here. Pull this off. Set it on this and let it drain for a little bit. Put some oil in that. What in the... Huh. Okay. I have never seen that on a truck. But by the looks of it, it did start turning because it's blue right there. There's discoloration right there. You know what I'm talking about? This discoloration right here. Right where this piece rides. So I've never seen this on all the trucks I've done. I've never seen this piece. No idea. But I tell you right now that those nuts right there I took off. Those nuts were on there excessively tight. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna let that drain. I'm gonna put some rags underneath this. So any oil that drips out will go into that. But I'm gonna flip the hub upside down, match the holes, and I'm gonna drive the new studs in through that. Old seal. Alright, pull the old seal out. Old seal. They gave me a new seal to try. Called Flex Seal Rev Max. No tool required. The top plate is the tool. Oh well. See, any of you who use these seals, let me know please. Sounds like it's seated. Now to clean this up and get it ready. You know what, I'm going to sound stupid, but I think I'm going to leave that one alone. This sensor in here for now. To change it, I don't need to pull all this off. So I'm going to leave that alone for now to see if the ABS light goes out. Ah, nice. I get dirt all over the bearing. I'll have to clean it. There's that. Now let me get this cleaned up. All right, back together. It's back together. The tone ring is on. I adjusted the sensor right up, real close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go turn the key on just to see if it does acknowledge the tone ring. I doubt it's gonna work. I'll probably try to spinning it to see what happens. Okay. ABS cycled. Nope. ABS light's still on. Yeah. All right, I gave it 7 or 8 good spins. Fingers crossed. Don't think it's gonna work, but nope, it's still on. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna get everything back together and then take it for a spin. It could be because the other 3 sensors are registering, hey, these ain't saying nothing, but that one is. So we'll, yeah. I say I'm not worried about changing the sensor. I wanna see if that sensor is still good, because right now, as far as I'm concerned, no tone ring on that was my ABS issue. So I'm gonna get this back together and I'll see you in a bit. Fun time. I gotta get the axle in here, get the splines lined up on the axle in the rear into the rear end, then still get everything slid in, plus have this all lined up. Fun. Yeah, right. Gotta make sure I put these wedges in over these bolts here. Because if I don't, the axle will not tighten properly and won't seat, it will leak. Ask me how I know. Now, tighten. Huh. You know, the gun doesn't work all that well without a battery. Get the battery out, put it on the charger. Oh yeah, by the way, loud noises. But I do see I am gonna have to do brakes here soon. Yeah, I was on the phone with the one of my moderators. So I'm not gonna say what's going on, but I'm just gonna ask for everybody to pray for his family. He could use it. Okay, there's that. There. There. That's on. Now, tires, but I gotta jack it up because I know that jack bled down some. I only needed to have a couple threads out, but they gave me some ones. I asked for 4-inch. They think they gave me. I had 4-inch. Asked for 4 1/4. I think these are 4 1/2. But you know what? That's fine. It sticks out a little bit more. I can buy those decorative lug nuts. Screw on. Nah. All right, I'm gonna back it out of the building here. I'm gonna bring you with me, just in case that light does go out. I want you to witness it with me.
I feel alright, like the morning I am golden. I can't stop the wonders from happening around me. I ride the train to work each day like a herd. We travel each way. Can't blame the people for their depression. Can't stop the way I feel. Can't stop the way I breathe. Can't stop the way I see the things around me. 'Cause I feel alright, like the morning I am golden. I can't stop the wonders from happening around me.
I'm gonna check one more thing. I'll get back to you. Oh, and that one thing I was checking on, I just put the new sensor in. Okay, I'm lost for words because you saw the tone ring was missing. I did that. Now I also changed the sensor. Still going. The only other two things it could be is there's wiring after the sensor that I changed, or the ABS module could be gone. Because there's nothing that's stopping it from back there now. Yes, that rear passenger side. There's nothing there. There's a new tone ring, new sensor. So there's something else going on, and I don't know. But we're going to call it here. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.